Hi. C2, that's a pretty amazing character. Um, that's how she's often called C2. Uh, she's also been CC. Her real name still a mystery. But what isn't a mystery is that C2 is a great character, that she's one of the most amazing characters, which could really describe a lot of Code Geass characters. Like, that's one of the best characters. That's one of the best characters. C2 is pretty special. She's an interesting character because in early episodes, when I first watched Code Geass, I was like, oh, C2, all right, she's part of the cast, I guess, and I guess she's kind of an important character. Like, I didn't really notice her that much. And I liked her well enough, but that wasn't really a character that really got my attention. However, as the show went along and C2 started getting more to do, as she wasn't more in the spotlight, she started really standing out. And as I've rewatched Code Geass, I realized how amazing C2 really is, and how she has one of the most tragic backstories of any fictional character, and how Lelouch, despite all that C2's been through, manages to give her some optimism and hope for life. Is inspirational, it's beautiful, it's wonderful, and Lelouch and C2 are one of the greatest duos in all of fiction. That really needs to be said because it really is true. And C2 has an amazing personality, incredibly sassy, funny, witty, cute, cool, fun, tragic, mysterious, just pretty much any emotion you could imagine. C2 has pretty much accomplished it. She really is a great character, and she's pretty much the third lead of Code Geass, kind of considered the main female character, and she really is a great one. And she's pretty prominent in the show, like I said. Well, she has a very big role in the first episode. She really gets the plot going. However, after that, she kind of disappears. When she does appear, she's not really doing a lot, but she becomes incredibly important. They go into so much into her backstory and what she's like as a character, and they keep a lot of details about her a mystery. And when that mystery is revealed, it becomes very interesting. A lot of times, when there's a character who's very secretive and you learn stuff about them much later, a lot of people get disappointed. I think that's not the case for C2. Learning more about her helped her be a more sympathetic character, in my opinion. It made her a more complex and interesting character, and added a lot to a character that was already great. Even before her those details were revealed, she was already starting to become more interesting. Again, in some of the early episodes, maybe not as much, but as the show went along and she had her sassy moments, her funny moments, and she started getting along better with Lelouch, she became very interesting and a very appealing character. And a character that could kind of steal the spotlight a lot and be really interesting and could really grow. And I think it's kind of interesting because I feel like as Lelouch, we as the viewers at first, we're not really too sure how to feel about C2. At least that's kind of how I felt. But as the show gets along, we pretty much get to fall in love with her as a character. And she is often considered to be one of the better anime female characters, and she definitely deserves that honor. And if anything, she deserves more attention because she deserves to be known as one of the greatest female characters in anime. And she often is. I don't know if she's necessarily one of the most iconic. It kind of hurts maybe just a little bit that she doesn't really have a clear name, but I think also that Code Geass isn't as iconic and well known as it deserves to be. But C2, she's amazing. She deserves love. She's great.